In this lecture, we will discuss Arden's theorem. Arden's theorem is used to convert a finite automata to regular expression. Means if we are given a finite state automata, then we can find out the regular expression corresponding to that finite state automata. Now, what's the Arden's theorem? The theorem is, suppose we have A and B are two regular expressions over some alphabet sigma. If A does not belong to epsilon, means A is not empty, then the following equation in x is equal to ax plus b has a unique solution which is given by x is equal to a star b. Right? If we have an equation in this form, the solution of this equation will be this: x is equal to a star b. Now let's look at the proof of it. We have given this x is equal to ax plus b. Now we can write this is ax plus b as b plus ax. Right? Now put the value of x. Put the value of x here with this. X is equal to, this is b, a, and here in place of x I have replaced x by b plus ax. Now the equation will be b plus ab plus a square. Again put the value of x as b plus ax. Now put the value of x repeatedly, then we will be having the equation in this form. Right? Now we can replace this x infinity times. Right? Then the equation will be like this. If we take b common, then the equation will be like this: this epsilon plus a square plus a cube plus and so on b. Now this represents a star. Okay, so the solution, the unique solution we are having is x is equal to a star b. Now let's see some examples of Arden's theorem in which we are given with some automata and we need to find out the regular expression. Right? Now first of all, let's see this example. This is Q naught. After reading A, we go to Q1. Here we can read any number of A's. After reading B, we go to Q2. Here Q2 is the final state and Q0 is the initial state. And again at Q2, we can read any number of B's here. If we read B, then we go to dead state. And this after Q2, if we read A, then again we go to dead state. Now what is the language accepted here? This is deterministic finite state automata for the language A to power n and B to power n. Okay, where n is greater than or equal to 1. Right? Now we need to find out the regular expression for this automata. Now there are 3 steps for this. Step number 1 is find an equation for each state. Here we are having 4 states: Q0, Q1, Q2 and D. So we need to find out one equation for each state. So 4 equations will be there. Second step is, if we are finding the equation for final state, then add epsilon. Okay. Third step is solve all these equations for Q0. Okay. So first of all, find out the equation. Equation will be like for Q0. See, look at this. For Q0, we will be having A Q1 plus B D. Okay. So for Q0 we have A Q1 plus B D. For state Q1, look at this. We will be having A Q1 plus B Q2. Okay, so look at this, Q2, A Q1 plus B Q2. Now let's see for Q2. Q2 is the final state, so we have added this epsilon here. Okay, now look at the equation for Q2. At Q2 we have B Q2 and A D, right, plus epsilon, cause this is the final state, right? So the equation is Q2 is equal to AD plus BQ2 plus epsilon. Similarly for this dead state, we have D is equal to AD plus BD. Okay, now we need to solve all these equations for this. We need to find the solution for Q0, cause Q0 is the starting state, right? Now first of all, take this equation. Now this equation is D is equal to AD plus BD. We can take D as common. Then look at this. Here we can add phi, right? Cause if we add phi to any symbol, then the answer will be that symbol only. Okay, or it can be an expression like this. Okay, so the result will not be changed if we add phi here. Okay, and why I have added this phi here? To make this equation in this form, x is equal to ax plus b. Now it is D is equal to this D plus this something. So this is in the form of x is equal to ax plus b, where b is phi, right? Then the solution for this will be x is equal to a star b. Then the solution for this will be this star b. Okay, so D is equal to a plus b whole star plus. But now ultimately this will become phi, cause something dot phi is equal to phi, right? So the value of D is equal to phi. Now put this value of D in equation number 3. Put the value of D in equation number 3. Then what will happen? This is the equation number 3. Q2 is equal to AD plus BDQ plus epsilon. Now put the value of D here. This is phi. Now this entire term will become phi only. Then the equation will be this. Again, it is in the form of x is equal to ax plus b. Then the solution will be a star b. So we will be having Q2 is equal to b star epsilon. Okay, again look at this. Something dot epsilon is equal to that something only, right? Like this. Okay, so the value of Q2 will be b star. Now put the value of Q2 in equation 2 here, Q2. Now put the value of equation 2. This is the second number equation. Now Q2 will be, the value of Q2 is put here. Then equation will become like this. Again this is in the form of x is equal to ax plus b. Then the solution will be a star b. Okay, so the value of Q1 will become this. And finally put the value of Q1 in equation, and put the value of Q1 and the value of D. D is phi here. Okay, put the value of Q1 and D in equation number 1. Equation 1 is this. This is the equation number 1. This is Q0 is equal to AQ1 plus BD. Put the value of D. The entire term will become phi. Okay, so value of Q1 is this. When we put this value here, then Q1 will become this. So sorry, Q0 will become this. So Q0 is equal to A star, B star. So the regular expression will be A star and B star. Okay, this is the, see, it is representing what? A to power n and B to power n, where n is greater than or equal to 1, means at least the smallest string will be AB. Okay, that's why I have said n is greater than or equal to 1. Okay, so this is the required regular expression. Right, now let's take one more example. This is another example. Again, here we have three states, Q0, Q1 and Q2. Q0 is the initial state and Q2 is the final state. Okay, and we need to find out the regular expression here. Again, follow the same steps. Find out the equation for each of these states. Q0, look at this. Q0 will be BQ0 plus AQ1. Right? Q1 will be this, BQ1 plus AQ2. Q1 will be BQ1 plus AQ2. Okay. Now Q2. Here Q2 is the final state. So for Q2, equation will be BQ2 plus AQ0 plus epsilon. Cause we have added here epsilon because Q2 is the final state. Right? Now start solving these equations for Q0. First of all, take equation 3. Now equation 3 is this, Q2 is equal to BQ2 AQ0 plus epsilon. Again, this is in the form of x is equal to AX plus B. Take this entire term as B. Okay, here. Right? Then the solution will become Q2 is equal to A star B. Right? So the value of Q2 will become this. Okay. Now open the brackets. Then what will happen? This will be Q2 is equal to B star AQ0 plus B star. Again, B star epsilon will be B star only. Right? Now put the value of Q2 into equation number 2. This is equation 2. Put the value of Q2 here. After putting this value, the equation will become like this. Again, this is in the form of x is equal to AX plus B. Then the solution will be Q1 is equal to B star and this. Okay. Now open the brackets. After opening the brackets, the value of Q1 will be like this. And finally, put the value of Q1 in equation number 1. Now this is first equation here. This is B, Q0 and AQ1. Put the value of Q1 here. Then we get this. BQ0 plus A. This is the value of Q1. Open the bracket. Multiply A with all with these two terms. Then we will be having this. Again, this is in the form of x is equal to AX plus, take it as B. No, sorry. Here also we are having Q0. Okay. So take Q0 common. Okay. So equation will become Q0 is equal to B plus this term and take it outside. Q0 will be taken outside. Right. Now it has become in the form of x is equal to AX plus B. Okay. Now the solution will be Q0 is equal to this term whole star into this term. Okay. So this is the final regular expression. Okay. Thank you.